takes a very strong and humble man, the most humble man, a man that is so unbelievably humble you could never even fathom how humble that man would be, to admit that sometimes they are wrong. Now, I am the most humble person you'll pretty much ever come across. It's like there's people like that are, monks. There's people that train themselves in humility, and I somehow outdo all those people. So today I'm going to admit that I was a little bit wrong about the Zenith Defy. Now, I'm going to also defend myself a little bit here for my initial opinions on this new series of watch. All right, people try to use the Zenith Defy's age against me. And guess what? I'm old too. So we're going to go ahead and acknowledge the chat because some people are here. Paul Sanchez from Dallas, Texas. What's going on? But I'm also going to tell the time. It is 10:18 a.m. Let's get down to business. So what are we talking about? Well, the Zenith Defy, okay? I'm going to show you the Skyline because that's the one that really got me in hot water. This is the Zenith Defy Skyline, okay? We see an angular bezel. We see integrated bracelet. Fairly industrial in design without the rivets. But, offset second, whatever, color match date. Now, people really liked this release a couple years ago when it came out. And I was like, man, this is freaking terrible. It's trash. It's garbage. This is garbage. And people were like, no, you're wrong. And I said, no, look, check dial, blue, angular bezel, integrated bracelet. It's just a Royal Oak. Okay. I'm going to go back and forth with these. If I shift them back and forth fast enough, you won't know which one's which. Like, which one's the Zenith, which one's the Royal Oak, right? Check dial, blue, color match date, angular bezel, integrated bracelet. Check dial, integrated bracelet, angular bezel, color match date. Which one's which? Which one is which? You don't know, right? So then people got really mad at me and they're like, hey, the Zenith Defy is older than the Royal Oak. Actually. And here's the thing. That's the original Zenith Defy. Yes, it has an angular bezel. There's no Royal Oak in there. There's zero Royal Oak. So by them saying that this is not an homage to this because the original Zenith Defy is older than the original AP Royal Oak, that's insane, especially when you realize that Zenith already did a reissue of this Zenith Defy design. So if they wanted to do another Zenith Defy, they've already done this. So they specifically designed this Skyline to look like this because this is what was hot, especially at the time, like 2 years ago. It was all blue dial, check dial, angular bezel, flat bezel, integrated bracelet watches. That's all it was. Bell & Ross was doing it. Chopard was doing it with their reissue of the Alpine Eagle. AP, obviously. Patek with the Nautilus. Yes, Vacheron with the Overseas, but Vacheron's in a different league. And who else? Gerard Perregaux with the Lariato, which I think is actually the best one on the list. We're going to talk about the Lariato later on this week. Well, tomorrow. But here's my issue, okay? This is where I'm going to eat my words a little bit. Before we get into the climax of this episode, I do want to mention my other channel. Guys, I have a podcast called Everything is Gay, and it's kind of a goofy podcast where we make fun of everything, and it's my fight against censorship. Essentially, I think we should be able to joke about everything. So we already have almost 21,000 subscribers over there, and I've only been doing it for like 5 months. And then we also have a Patreon. The Guild of Angry Yelling Straights. If you want to join the Guild of Angry Yelling Straights, you get access to my Discord, And you get 2 extra videos a day. 2 extra videos a day. So I'm going to go ahead and leave a link to the Patreon. Again, if you want 2 extra videos a day and you want to join the Guild of Angry Yelling Straights, GAYS, the straightest guild in all the land, then go ahead and click that link. All right, here's where I go ahead and kind of eat my words a little bit. Man, this thing looks dope. This thing looks freaking dope, dude. Okay, and in April, for those of you who don't know what I'm talking about, in April, Zenith announced their Defy Extreme series. And these are sports watches. These are divers. And I was already interested. I was like, okay, these look pretty cool. Very dynamic. Not very Royal Oak at all. It's, you know, yes, you get the check pattern, which is a take on this little, like, 4-point star. You get a star on the second hand. Integrated crown guard's pretty interesting. Still very angular integrated bracelet, but it doesn't have Royal Oak. Okay. Look at that. That is so nice. That is so nice. And I was like, okay. No, this blue is incredible. And so I was like, okay, it's pretty cool, but whatever. You know, I didn't want to eat my words too soon. Then they released this. I just saw this. The new Zenith Defy Extreme Diver in white. And something about that white with orange. Dude. So cool. So freaking cool. I absolutely love this freaking thing. White with that textured dial, with the orange chapter ring, and I think it looks very cool on that textile strap. Who's texting me? My girl's texting me. Streaming now. Everyone say hi to Sammy. She knows when I'm working and she doesn't care. She just wants to text me and tell me, oh, I saw this funny picture of a groundhog chewing on a flower and it's so funny. I'm making money here, all right? I'm just kidding, guys. I don't have a girlfriend. I love this watch. All right, I absolutely love this watch. And it's, yes, angular. It's still, I would argue this resembles more of this than this does. I don't know. I think these extreme divers are A-okay. Joel Taborski, certified T3 bot, says, hi, Sammy. Aaron S. says, Zenith is overcharging like 20%. So is every company ever. Because that's, I mean, the economy is doing a little better now, but it has not been doing well for the last few years. So, inflation, all the prices are going up. Seiko is not affordable. That's how I gauge the economy. Is Seiko affordable? Everyone on Wall Street is like, the ticker tape is going across and they're like, sell, buy. And I'm there being like, are Seikos affordable? What can I get for under $1,000? Is there anything with a threaded crown under $1,000 that doesn't have some bullshit Seiko 5 on the dial? Sell, buy. That's all I do. That is all I do in the watch market right now. By the way, I'm sorry for all the headphone users, because me moving this mic around is very loud and obnoxious. I'm sure me yelling into it doesn't help. Let's go to the chat. AD Never Calling. That's a very good YouTube handle. Says everything is gay is cool channel. Big fan of Zenith. Hope to do the Charles Vermont at TikTok one day. Jackalope Rancher 1 says Soy Jack. Wait, can I do it? I'm going to point to something. The pointing meme. 46K, even if I had the cash, I wouldn't. GP Lariato. That's what I'm saying, dude. The Lariato is the best watch with that design. Now, this is different. I'm going to go ahead and say that this is different, and Zenith did a good job here. But That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. 80 says, tell Sammy that's gay. That's what I'm talking about, dude. Come on, just like, don't bother me when I'm working. Girls texting you is super gay. Aaron S says, Defy Skyline 2022 MSRP 7,400, now 9K. Not worth it. For 9K, I am getting many different watches. Okay, that wouldn't even be on my radar. But these extreme divers are very cool. Oh, 9,200, yeah. And then factor in tax and, woohoo. Shout out Diet Coke. Needed caffeine. Didn't have time to get coffee. Had a Diet Coke here. I'm zip zap zopping. All right, guys. I'm going to do my stream over on Kick and Everything is Gay. If I stream on both of those at the same time. I know weird technology is crazy. And if you want 2 extra videos a day, 2 extra videos a day, Monday through Friday, go ahead, click the Patreon link, and yeah, that'd be dope. All right, guys, I'll catch you on the next one. Stay happy, stay healthy, stay blessed. I'm Jory Goodman, the time teller. Always remember, I didn't invent time. I just tell it. Love you guys. I will see you on the other channel.